Welcome back to the channel, Glue Bags. Welcome back to the adventures of big old Eugene goddamn Eggplant, the Anime Avenger who thus far has avenged a lot of animes. If this is your first time on the channel, there should be a link to the first episode in the description, and you've got to go watch it, bro. It's rated 11 out of 10 on IMDb, so that's pretty poppin'. That's pretty good. Returning viewers. You'll remember last time I got into a bit of a situation because we needed to make this polishing stone. If I could type. But you can see it's gonna take 5 days, 23 hours. That's actually came down since we last looked, so I'm not sure why that is. But yeah, it's because we're lacking basic napping and speed napping. So we can train basic napping, we just need rocks. And once we have that, then we can start training speed napping, and something tells me that's gonna be quicker. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just hit the ground running on this one. We are extremely weary right now, actually, so I think we best read a book for a while. Yeah, The Baker's Companion, +1 to fun. We love fun, baby. So we're just gonna read this for a while. We might need to sleep somewhere in the middle. I can't remember how far away we are from needing to sleep. But hell yeah, that's our immediate goal. We're grinding up that napping so we can make a polishing stone. So we can make a metal file set or something. I don't know. We're in the middle of a whole Craftosaurus Rex, boys. But we're gonna start making some progress today. So hell yeah, go get yourself a big old drink. I'm gonna hit the goddamn mines. We're gonna get this done. The proverbial mines, not actual mines. I feel it's important to say that when there are mines in this game. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Let's get it. So, just as somewhat of an aside, I think it's pretty interesting that when we read now, look at the goddamn speed of this man. So, well, it's not really the speed that he's reading at, it's actually the speed that the game is passing. And I think that's because we've killed so many zombies from around here that it's finally going a little bit quicker. So it'll be interesting to see when we sleep next if that's the case, because it was taking me so long to sleep. Anyway, we're tired now, so let's test that out, boys. Let's test out this game theory. I closed the door. I don't know why. These two are our apartments. This is my sleeping apartment, and this is like my crafting and eating. This is like my office, right? So it's pretty sick, bro. That's pretty cool. We sleep with a motorcycle helmet on because we're just a crazy guy. Just in case anybody infiltrates our like 5th floor apartment in the middle of the night, we're always ready to go. All right. I'm not gonna do all of this, but we're just gonna see. Alright, yeah, that seems pretty goddamn reasonable, actually. That seems fine. But in any case, you don't really need to see this. I'm just gonna wake up and start doing the napping stuff anyway. But this is really nice. It was taking so goddamn long to sleep because there was like hundreds and hundreds of zombies just ing around outside. Nobody wants that, bro. We're just trying to get some quick and efficient sleep. But hell yeah, next time I see you, well, I'll probably have some stupid update, but you know how it is. We're gonna try, first of all, we're napping, and then we're gonna get napping. That's not confusing at all. Alright, so we have basic napping now, which is great, you love to see it. Out of curiosity, let's just see how much that affects the... I keep typing large instead of polish. How much does that affect it? Okay, we're down to 4 days and 4 hours, baby. That's pretty goddamn good. But now we gotta learn speed napping. So what do we need to learn for that? Keep hitting the wrong goddamn button for the wrong goddamn menu. Okay, speed napping. Tulip punch. Have you seen these goddamn fists, baby? I got 2 punching tools. But in actuality, we don't. But I think we just hit the wrong button again, goddammit. What do you do, nail punch? Level 2 punch, quality of plank and a nail, baby. 5 minutes. That ain't no problem. We'll use a plank because we have more of them than we do sticks. Ooh, I like how that looks. It's just a little guy. It's just a little guy. Okay, speed napping. How are we doing? Are we, like, weary? We're not weary at all. We are going to have some food. We're on this cheese lately, right? I tend to just eat one thing. We will start cooking eventually. Will we down some barbecue sauce with it? Yeah, I think we will. I think we will down some barbecue sauce. That just washes down the cheese. It's a very delicate palate, okay? I've been a bit complacent with patching myself up as well, so we're going to use a bandage. We'll use one of our makeshifts on our left leg. We'll use an alcohol wipe. These are pretty low tier, but we're not too great at the minute on decent meds, so that's just gonna have to do. Now, let's go. Speed napping. This might just take all day. I'm not sure. We'll do it for an hour, and we'll see how much we get, because it would have been at 0, right? This doesn't seem to affect our focus, which is actually pretty good. I thought that it would drain it, but I guess it's not the same system, so that's really good. You love to see it. Is nice. So we're gonna say no, but we are just gonna keep practicing. No, I always get confused by the order of that menu. So where is speed napping? Okay, 8%. That should be okay. We're gonna glug some water into us. We'll probably have to make some more soon, actually. Have a couple more cheeses. You love to see it, baby. And we're just gonna speed nap all day. I keep hitting the asterisk instead of the ampersand. I've got my keyboard at a slightly different angle today. just because, I don't know, I've kind of like changed my setup a little bit. I'm not used to it yet, and yeah, it's really annoying. So what do we actually need for this? Just a bunch of rocks. We can get more if we need them, that's fine. So this is what we're gonna be doing until we are a master of napping. Whatever the hell napping is, I guess it's banging stones together or something. Just banging stones to make better stones. Yes, keep practicing until proficiency increases. I will see you when we're done, unless some sort of excitement happens. Admittedly, I can't see that. So hell yeah, see you soon. Alright, I probably should have done the maths and anticipated this, but we can no longer make that craft because we're out of rocks. So out of curiosity, how far did we get? Speed napping, 75%. Okay, that's great. I'm not sure how long that took. I feel like we were working on it through the night, but that was a lot quicker. I thought we'd probably have to spend days doing that. So out of curiosity, how much time have we saved ourselves? And does it factor in? Okay, it does. It factors in partial experience. I always really like when games do that, rather than just being like, you're either proficient or you're not. That's really good. What the hell is red smithing? Can I read anything about red smithing? Working copper and bronze. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go outside, pick up a bunch of rocks. I think I'll need to bring my digging stick, just in case. Or, actually, I can just peek out this window, right? As you can see, the roof collapsed on me at one stage because I was trying to make a shortcut. That was pretty dumb of me. There's our axe. Probably not a great place. Okay, beautiful. I can see these bad boys, these large rocks. I can break them down with a pickaxe, which we have somewhere. I feel like I potentially left that in my thing downstairs, one of the wheelbarrows. So we'll run down. We'll just confirm that that's the case. In real life, it's very hot at the minute, and I can't have my windows open when I'm recording, otherwise my neighbors will hear me screeching like a goddamn madman and judge me even more than they already do. So, we're in here getting sweaty, we're in here getting manic, we're in here getting pickaxes with which to break up large rocks, with which to make small rocks, and a byproduct of pebbles. But hell yeah, I didn't know that you could do this. Once again, hitting the wrong menu. Disassemble large rock. I didn't know that you could do this with a pickaxe, and we found a pickaxe really coincidentally. I mean, whenever you're talking about... now we're fine. Whenever you're talking about a quarter spawn, I did not think we'd be finding a pickaxe. We can actually make one with the tools that we have, but that's beautiful. I feel like I never find things that I'm actually looking for, or that actually just immediately come in useful, right? I feel like this would have been one of those bottlenecks. But no more. I guess while we're down here, we might as well just do all of these rocks and bring up like a hell of a lot with me. Ignore. I can see some rocks here actually, but you know what? It's probably not as many. So we're going to... We don't need the soil. Beautiful. We do plenty of soil in ourselves, you know? I mean, so I'm not sure what way that came out. Okay, I've just screwed up here. Just grabbed a bunch of crap. I was even going to say, we have like a runway that I've made. We should be able to drag this stuff through, and if we're careful, not pick up anything else. How do I see a fat zombie? Okay, there's a guy in here. So we're going to stop moving items. Is he hurt? Oh, he's screwed, man. Will I try and kill him with a pickaxe for the meme? I mean, I can't see that going too wrong for me. Can't see the pickaxe being a great weapon, but imagine... I mean, it would be a good weapon, but I mean, it'll be like slow and inaccurate probably. Boom. We pickaxed him in the leg. We pickaxed him a question. I love that joke. I've been saying that probably in like the majority of episodes since I started the channel, because I'm a real one-trick pony, baby. I've got one joke and I just say it over and over and over again, and for some reason you fools keep watching. So thank you for that, you know? It's a really good thing. Anyway, we're back. You know what it is. We're gonna drop our stuff here. We're going to Shift and O. We're gonna sort out all my loot. And we're gonna get right by... I hit the wrong menu again. This is like my new thing. Maybe I need to like move my keyboard. In any case, we're gonna do this until we ding, and then we're gonna start finishing our large polishing rock, and then I'm gonna see what the hell I even needed any of this stuff for. You just kind of forget when you're deep down the grinding hole, but that's just how it is. Also, the grinding hole is a weird term, and I'll endeavor never to say that again. Yes, continue until proficiency increases. Okay, see you soon. So we got super weary from all that work, so we're just going to chill out for a little while. We're reading our book again. We're absolutely plowing through it. I think we just finished that whole book in the time that we've been doing it. So Eugene is a big smart boy. It's pretty good. That makes me very happy. Anyway, we are tired once again, so it's time to go to sleep. Wake up. We're going to finish. I think we should be like mad close, but it just got so slow. Oh, I goddamn got it. Well, full disclosure, I did walk away and leave him grinding for a while because somebody knocked on the door to just talk a bunch of crap to me and bother me while I'm trying to game, bro. So there you go. I probably wasted quite a substantial amount of time doing that, but hey, who's counting, you know? So we're going to wield our in-progress big ol' rock, our polishing stone. Actually, no, we're not. Well, we are, but that's not how I'm going to check. I'm going to check in this menu, and we're down to 20 hours. So originally, this was going to take a week. So I just used, I guess, by the fact that we need to sleep again, pretty much a full day-ish, maybe slightly less to do that, and save myself 5 days in the process. So the enemies are always evolving. Or, well, not always. I mean, they hit a limit, right? But they are evolving, and Eugene is not particularly great at fighting, and there's 3 times spawn. So we're in a real race against time. We can't just let 5 days pass while we're crafting something, and also it's just good to have proficiencies for the future, right? In any case, you know what I'm gonna do? Sleep, wake up, have some food, probably rinse some more cheese, just stuff it into me, wash it down with some barbecue sauce. He calls it the cheesy BBQ, and he loves it. And we're gonna finish this polishing stone. It'll take all day. I guess you don't really need to see that. We've got enough food and water to do it. So next time I see you, my big strong friend, the strongest person I know, we're gonna have a polishing stone. And then, well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to revisit the menus, right? So we're just deep in the grind. We're grinding away. I'm only really putting this insert in to say Eugene woke up this morning, he drank some water, and then he drank an entire bottle of mayonnaise because it was old and it was about to go off. He didn't even feel that annoyed about it. He's in pretty good humor. He's ambivalent, I would say. So if you're ever in a tight situation, just drink a whole bottle of mayonnaise, bro. It's no problem. So we're wrapping up another day. You can see we're on 54%, and we just ticked down another weight level, which is incredible. We're just slightly overweight now. We're not even obese anymore. So Eugene, I think he's been in the game about, I don't know, like 15 days or something, and he's shed like more than probably half of his body weight. Super impressive, especially because we survived all day today of butter and mayonnaise. That's the only thing that we ate. We did take some multivitamins too, because I'm not crazy, but our calcium consumption was like 160% or something of what it needed to be. So hopefully the game doesn't punish me for that. I feel like it's the type of game that definitely would. But anyway, we should get this finished today. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to eat more butter. It's going to be a good time. Alright, we've done it. We finally made the goddamn thing. We've eaten so much butter. Look at our calcium. 569% of the recommended intake, or, I don't know, suggested intake. I guess that's the same thing. That can't be good, bro. And, like, we've lost weight, and I still feel awful, so I think that might be on account of all the butter we've been eating. I can relate to that. If I ate that much butter, I'd be screwed as well. Anyway, let's have a fun old time. We're going to look for tools that require a grinder to make. Because I can't quite remember. Yeah, it was the metalworking chisel. Okay, how long does this take? Oh, a mere 2 hours. That's fine. We're not even, like, we're a little weary, right? But we're not too bad. So I'll bash this out, and we'll see what that unlocks for us. I think that this was one of the big ones. I'm really hopeful that this will allow us to make whatever the other bottleneck was to start making real juicy stuff. And then we can look about, like, a really good weapon. Because I don't love this pike. I don't actually have the pike right now, it's somewhere, but I don't love it. I'm not like a huge fan of it. I find it very slow, and I do like the range attack, but I would rather know that once they close the distance that I'm not completely screwed. Like, I got messed up by 4 zombies last time, and I would have thought, like, if we had the wood axe, we would have just chop, 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 and it would have been fine. Boom! We're done. So now we're going to go in here, we're going to go tool required, chisel. I don't think that's the right one. Is T even a... Yeah, metalworking chisel? Maybe you have to actually write the whole... Okay, you're being annoying, and I don't like that. But let's just go and see. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. When I'm going through these menus like a goddamn madman, it can get a little bit confusing. So anything juicy? A basic pipe spear. Well, that's not like new though, right? Alright, let me look up like just swords. I just want to look up sword. What are we missing? Casting mold, a metal file. Okay, so we need a file set and a hot cut. Let me see about a file set. Yes, we can make that in 4 hours and a hot cut. We just need the file set to make that. Beautiful. That's really goddamn good. I'm not actually sure did we need the... Oh, we did need the chisel. We did need the chisel. So yeah, I'm going to make those 2 things now. And then I think we'll have most of it set up. I think we'll be ready to just start forging some forgeries, you know? But once again, we're going to get tired pretty soon. We're going to go and have a little sleep. We're absolutely plowing through the days. We're absolutely plowing through the butter, boys. I know that this couldn't be good, right? But you got to waste no part of the buffalo. That's what my dad always said. Alright, it's a new day, it's a new dawn for Huge, and we feel awful, and every ache from yesterday is still there. So I have to assume that that's from wolfing down so much goddamn butter. We have been going way too hard on the butter. I think that we were getting batter messages for a while, but yeah, we've probably done some damage to ourselves by just scoffing down pound after pound of delicious butter. But someone's got to eat it, bro. I can't let that go off. My ancestors would smile on me unfavorably. That makes no sense. They wouldn't smile unfavorably. They'd get angry with me, you know? So we just gotta eat the butter. It is what it is. So yeah, we're choodling through this file set. I guess you guys don't really need to see all of that. I don't think Oh, we are now proficient in blacksmithing. Okay, that's baller. Actually, this is going like a lot quicker too. God, I would have thought that would have took a lot longer. It's not like we've done much blacksmithing, but I guess quick learner just kind of feeds into that a little bit. So that's beautiful. Turns out I'm going to ramble through all of this. I want to take a quick look at our proficiencies. Hell yeah. So that's done. Hitting the wrong button, as is tradition. Why am I in here? I didn't mean to. Okay. So we got blacksmithing. I guess there's going to be... Okay, so there's so many sort of different things within that, though, like manual tooling. Just because we can do blacksmithing, it doesn't mean that everything's going to be, like, way quicker. But it should be a little quicker. So what about a hot cut, baby? 1 hour 59 Okay, so we don't have manual tooling. I guess it's a good way to get along the track of having all these things, though. Has to be done anyway. Okay, this one's really fast. I guess I should have noticed that when it said, like, under 2 hours. Beautiful. So we can have a quick little scroll through the menu. I know of one weapon that I kind of want to make, because I was doing some reading online, and apparently it's a pretty good backup weapon to have. I should be able to make it once we have this. Nice. So, a baselard. A baselard? I don't know. But look at the goddamn melee. 31 DPS on that bad boy. I'm not sure how much you can really go by that. So that's 31. If I type in, like, wood axe, it's 24. So it says that has more. I'm not saying I'm going to use that as my main form of attack. It's super quick. It doesn't have a minus to hit. It's just straight up 0. Bash of 5, Pierce of 16. So it's not going to do huge damage, but I guess the output is just like really fast. And it can be stored in a sheath. So that's what we want to do. We want to make a goddamn sheath, or find a sheath. I mean, we might have one. If there's not one here... Oh, I left an A in. If there's not one here, there's a good chance that there'll be one in the other building. Because we have taken out like a fair amount of army dudes and cops and blah, blah, blah. Let's go check that right now. We don't need this file set, actually, so we'll drop that. We will eat. What are we on now? Cheese, baby. We're working through the cheese. Just kind of going in spoilage time, although we're getting to such long ones now. These are sealed, so they're at the bottom of the list. Yeah, it's getting a bit longer now, so I probably don't have to just survive off cheese or whatever, but we're going to do that for now. I just drank some ketchup accidentally. Thank God that wasn't bleach or something, you know? Okay, we need to wield something. We'll just take our L stick with us, because all we're doing... Chop, 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 chop. You can bait with this, and you can light with this. Those are, like, the two best things. But yeah, we're going to pop across, and we're just going to look for a sheath and a combat knife, because I'm pretty sure that we've seen one. Don't know why I wouldn't have taken it, though. Just double checking. Nice. I'll need to bring these upstairs. I don't think I have a hacksaw upstairs, too. Just in the name of getting as much crafting crap as we can in one place. Okay, the sunlight's glare makes it hard to see. You would think having a motorcycle helmet on would do something about that, but, you know, I don't drive around with motorcycle helmet on or anything. Okay, here's one straight away. So we're going to wield that, or wear it, I should say. Do we get, like, yeah, we get a hit to morale for that. I guess you would, but it's fine. What's this? Just a backpack. I was going to say, did we, like, dump down some storage there and forget about it or something, as we constantly do. So we're going to pop back up. Again, I need to move some of those spike traps around. I'm not sure how useful they are being so inside. I think if I kind of had them at the entrances instead, that would probably do a little bit better, and it would allow me to move around a bit more freely. Okay, we need to use our wash thing. Yeah, we need to wash our sheath. Beautiful. We will just use the water, and we will... Okay, soap bar detergent. Brrr, soap bar. Classic. He goes for the classic cleaning method. Okay, that's beautiful. So we got a combat knife there too, didn't we? Yeah, I actually want to check the stats of that just to see what it says. Okay, so this is actually better than what we were going to make. The 2-hit bonus is -1, but it is better. God damn it. So maybe I don't need to make the cool thing anymore? Although it's pretty goddamn Anime Avenger to forge your own blade, right? In any case, I'm going to take a look through what we actually have access to now, because you can see there's a hell of a lot more stuff. Machete. Like, is a machete good? You put that in a scabbard. I don't think I have one. See, the melee, it says that it's lower. I don't think you can fully go by that, though. Like, it might be better over, say, 20 hits. It might kind of average out at that. but I can see how this would be more useful in a pinch, the machete, than the basilard. The 2-hit +1 is really good. But then, yeah, this is all kind of pointless, actually, because it doesn't go in a sheath. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to take a nice little peruse, a little browse through and see what we can make. I'm going to see about armor, too, because that's something that we need to start looking at. And also, can we, like, repair stuff now? No, we don't want to... Okay, how would I do that? The fact that I can make, like, a wood axe kind of makes you feel like I'd be able to repair one with the stuff that I have, but I guess not. What does this do? I'm not sure. You know what? Further research required. I also need to get the goddamn... What do you call it? The charcoal machine downstairs filled up again. I think I'm going to do that straight off the bat, actually, because I think that we do have some leftover stuff. Might as well keep all these ticking. Yeah, I mean, this isn't as good. I'm not sure that this is going to fill it, but it's something, you know? Just means the next time we come down, there'll be some chuggling away in here. All right. You know, we can probably pop down and get a little bit more if we move this out the way. We left somewhat of a clean run, so... Yeah, we'll take all this crap, and I guess we'll take this crap too. There's probably something... Oh, I took a corpse. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I wish I could turn them into charcoal, but you just straight up can't. It doesn't work like that, so calm down. Stop being such a child. Okay, we can put a bunch of planks in. Nice. Does it allow me to put in stuff there that's just... Like, if I put a nail in there? Okay, no. It specifically tells me I can't put stuff in that does it. I mean, that makes sense, right? All right, we can't do the wallet either. Again, it makes sense. So we're going to fire that up. 64 liters. I can't remember how much it holds. You fire the kiln. Hell yeah. So with that, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to look through the menus. I'm going to stop dragging all this crap. And I'm just going to see what's cool. Because that was a hell of a lot of work. And I want to see what the payoff is, baby. Alright, so we can make a pile of stuff, but there's still some outstanding tools. Like, we had this makeshift hand drill, which only has level 1 drilling quality. We can now make a hand drill with level 2. I think it is still kind of crap. It's primitive manual drill with a single bit, so it's not like a super drill or anything, but that's fine. That's all we need right now, and we can make it ourselves. So, 4 hours, 37 minutes. We're gonna work away. We're going to use... Oh, we might need to go out and do, like, a steel run as well at some point. We'll just use some of the chunks for now. It's fine. Use some of the splintered wood, and hell yeah, we'll leave our special little man doing that. I'm hoping that we're getting decent manual tooling experience, because that seems to be one of the more common ones. I normally let this go a little bit past Weary, or just about until he runs down to the bottom of Weary, because I'm not sure when you go to, like, a level before Extreme, that's when the returns are so bad that it's not really worth doing. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what this goes to next. Very, yeah, I think when you get to Very... You kind of want to stop, you want to hang out for a bit, but I want to check our manual tooling. Okay, 35% is not awful. We have, like, nothing to do, in terms of, like, nothing proactive to do. We can waste a bit of time or whatever, but really we need to just sit here and chill out for a while. So, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do to get him to chill out for a while. We will be sweet once we can make our way... Where was it? The whole way down here and get to that library. Things will be beautiful once we can get there. Because we'll be able to get a pile of new books. I don't think there's anything, like, closer, is there? I could check these houses more for books, because I am getting a little bit low. Or, well, I've read all of them. And it's just a really good way to, whenever you get weary, to just kind of chill out and pass some time. So I actually think that I might do that. We might go on a little excursion. How are we doing on space? Not terrible. Not terrible. Okay, cool. Do we have our axe here? I think it might be downstairs, maybe. Pickaxe is pretty goddamn good as well, but you know what? I'm not too concerned. I don't think we're going to be getting into any combat. We've got some stuff that we can drop off here. We don't need that. We probably don't need that. Yeah, we have, like, tons of crap, actually. I don't think these are taking up too much space. Also, geez, we have a lot of asthma attacks. I know that we obviously have a ton of inhaler left, but that isn't something that you want to sleep on, you know? You kind of want to be proactive with that sort of stuff. Okay, it looks like we have a lot, but our volume's quite low, so that should be fine. We're going to sort out all of our loot. Love that. Super satisfying. This light stick is actually pretty decent if we get into combat. Bash of 24 to hit +3, so very rare that you're going to whiff it. It's a little bit slow, but when you're hitting for decent bash, and I just can't be bothered to go and find my wood axe right now. I know it's around here somewhere. Potentially looking at it. Is it in this? I don't know. It'll be around here somewhere. If not, I can review the footage. But yeah, we're going to... Where have we not really checked? We didn't really check any of the houses. I feel like north is a little bit chiller. I think this is the house... Oh, there's our wood axe in the graveyard. I think this is the house that's kind of wrecked. Okay, we'll let this guy come to us. That's fine. Are you injured, sir? No, he's not at all. So, you know what? I think we can just stand and tank this. I think it'll be fine. It'll be kind of interesting to see. Okay, well, he hit us. He's not doing much damage, though. We're hitting him pretty good. He's biting us, but it's failing. I feel like we're quite slow. Yeah, we are. We're in a little bit of pain. Why is our speed so low? Is it because of our weariness? I guess that kind of makes sense. Okay. Maybe I don't want to play that game. Oh, a little switchblade. That's kind of cool, actually. Maybe I don't want to play that game. We're going to drop our L stick. We're going to pick up our L stick. Should I just go and get the axe? I mean, it's really easy for me to do that right now. Just drop the L stick where the axe is. Whatever. This is our storage zone. And there's nothing stupid about that. Let me just see. Yeah, this is much better. I mean, it's hard to argue with an axe. I'm probably able to make something better. What's the blue thing? A cargo carrier, if we need one. That's where I got all the lumps of steel from for everything that we've done so far. It was pretty goddamn easy to do so. Okay, here we go. Is that a soldering iron? Or some sort of oven component? I think it's like a heating element. I'm actually going to take that, because sometimes you need those, you know? Okay, this is crazy. Do you have any books, or... Your house just kind of got wrecked, bro? Okay, we don't see any books. What about in here? The old wax in the toilet? Somebody finally told me that they do use wax in toilets in real life. I think it was somebody in the Discord. I can't remember who. So, shout out. I used to wonder why there was wax when you broke the toilets. I thought that that was super strange, especially because I think you can eat it too, right? Yeah, I mean, he's not going to be happy about it, but... Will we just do it? Yeah, it's kind of funny. We ate the toilet wax. Like, he's not happy about it, but he's not that upset about it either. If somebody made me eat some sort of wax that they'd pulled from the toilet, and I was unsure of why it was in there to begin with, I'm just not sure how comfortable I'd be. Ooh, coconut milk. Hell yeah. It's been a while since we... Oh, that sounded like it was... Okay, are you injured? No. They're starting to not be, but that's fine. Oh my god. Okay, he got a pile of hits in. We're not hitting him at all. Okay, well, I think we just one-shot him when we did. Alright, something's not right here. We're not doing very well in combat at all, so I am going to run soon. I just really want to find, like, a nice little book. You know? Some chili peppers. And a lemon. Let's eat the lemon. Scurvy be damned. Let's eat the pepper to cancel out the lemon, or whatever the hell that means. I do usually like looking through these, but you know what? I don't think there's anything for us, big boy. Okay, are you a nice book? Blobs and Bandits. I mean, it's not going to be useful to me, but it might be kind of fun for Eugene. Ooh, first aid kit, you say, so we're going to unload that. Adhesive bandage, medical gauze, and what else did we get? Saline solution. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Okay. Well, we got a little bit screwed up. Our left leg took some bad hits there. I guess being so weary probably had something to do with that. I'm not really sure, but in any case, I was going to say we'll make our way back. Very tempting to just kind of, you know, and then just, oh, we're in another house now. There's an electric blanket. Very cool. We don't need it. All right, please give me a fun time book. A book that I'm going to enjoy reading and teach me really useful information. Okay, there's already a monster there, apparently, so we're doubling up on monsters. Great news. All right, no books, you goddamn morons. Okay, here we go. Book rich. How to raise a gentleman. Whatever. Tactical handgun digest. Hell yeah. Things to do with milk. I think we already have it, actually. We're going to take all of these, though, because if there's anything useful, then we love that. All right, we're not going to tussle with the big dude. We're going to make some distance. We're going to walk. We're going to hang out here. Catch our breath. Oh, God. He's on the other side of that door. We're going to... What the hell did I just do? Can I not climb this? Screen mesh. Okay, I guess you just can't climb it, so give him the old slipperoo. Ha 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 ha. We'll make our way back around to the restaurant. I think we're pretty much home free now, to be honest. Is there any, like, books? Do you guys like to read in restaurants? Is that something you guys do? I mean, there's plenty of food. We could probably have a little snack while we're out and about. We could have some buttered popcorn. That's actually an Arby's, so you know what? We don't even need to worry about that. Ooh, some cough syrup. I think we might have some. I'm going to hope that we don't ever need it anyway, because if we get a cold or a flu or whatever, it's going to be a goddamn bad time. Although, vaccinated, baby. Woo! So on we go. I would say that that's enough to say that we're safely back in the mix now. So we're going to read our little books. I guess I can do that here, just so you can see what we're dealing with. And then I'm just going to go pass some time. So yeah, we can read the handgun book. It's not going to take very much time, though. Something about Western dancing. Dodging 4 needed to understand year 3. So that will be useful at some point. Yeah, we had read the milk book, I think. And the first aid, yeah, we've already got equivalent. But you know what? There could be some recipes and stuff in those that we didn't have. So that's decent. We can read our tactical handgun book. We'll probably read it in like 2 minutes because Eugene is a goddamn baller. I'm not sure if you refer to people that can read books quickly as baller, but in Eugene's world, he's goddamn baller. Where do you see this bad boy? Look at the speed of him. That's a whole book. That's a whole book, sir. So we've sort of made back some of the weariness. Obviously, if it was a higher level book, it would be slower. We'd be able to rest for longer. Look at that, back up to moderate though. So this is kind of what I've been doing between crafts. And now we go prog. And what were we even making? It was the hand drill, right? So we take that, we start working, we drop our wood axe. And yeah, we're right back at it a little bit quicker. Obviously, we'll get back down to a lot of weariness, but it's just balancing that. So hell yeah, I'll see you when we're done. I might sort of double up. I'm going to see what else we need to make, because there is a couple of like weird outlying tools that we don't have. They seem to be used for quite specific crafts. So we'll figure out like what sort of stuff we need and what sort of stuff we can make, because there's so many goddamn things, but every time I look, we're missing like 1 or 2 tools, and I just want to get all of that nipped in the bud, you know? So hell yeah, I'd imagine we'll probably need to sleep soon. We're chuggling through the days here, boys. I'm not even sure how many days we've passed since the start of this episode, but it's bound to be the most that we've passed in an episode, because that's just where Eugene's at. Didn't like what just happened when we went out. Got absolutely screwed up by like a dog. I didn't think that our melee attack was so bad that we... Oh yeah, look, I was too busy waffling there and he's got really slow. Yeah, I didn't think our melee attack was so bad that we wouldn't be able to just like 1 or 2 shot that dog. But whatever, look, it is what it is. We're gonna have to go back to the drawing board about some of this stuff. But yeah, we've got a weary malice of 500%. So I guess we're just gonna chill. I'll find some crap to do and then it'll be morning. Hell yeah. Alright, so I've been doing a bit of looking. First of all, I think that this locksmith kit sounds absolutely baller. We definitely need that as part of our superhero kit, just so we can crack open doors. I know that there's a lot of ways you can bash them down, you can use crowbars and stuff, but this is quiet. And I think when it's like 3 times spawn, we're definitely going to need that. So that's something I want. I also want to make this bill. I'm not sure if it's really better than what I have, but I think it is. This looks comparable to the wood axe in terms of bash and cut. That seems really high. I'm not sure how much we can really factor in the DPS thing, because they're just going to be different use cases, right? So I could make this bill and use it as my primary weapon, because goddamn, it can make reach attacks. It's not terrible moves per attack, really high bash and cut, and it doesn't have a minus to hit. So maybe I'm missing something. You knowledgeable guys watching, I'm sure can let me know. It's just like overwhelming whenever there's a billion things that we can make. But I like the sound of this. Anyway, dear friends, I think we're going to wrap up there with our extremely weary Eugene. I tell you what I'm going to do though. I'm going to slap some medical gauze on my left leg. And I'm also going to eat an alcohol wipe. I'm going to rub it all over my goddamn left leg. Hell yeah. So I don't know what happened that our left leg got disproportionately screwed up. But yeah, it seems to be our legs every single time. So I guess our leather pants, I thought that this had better protection than it does. It's actually kind of crap. So that's another thing I need to research into. I'm not sure that we're in a great place in terms of tailoring. I think we're missing like a lot of the stuff that we need. So obviously we've got an absolute hell of a load of things here. But once you start getting down into these kinds of things, yeah, we're missing. So what? A tool with all? I think there's something just called that, isn't there? Yeah. Okay, well, we can fix that quickly. I might just use a screwdriver. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that right now. Actually, I'm going to do that right now, because otherwise I'll forget. I'm just going to stop, though, and wield the in-progress steel sewing awl, just so I remember that that's what I was doing. But hell yeah, I'm going to wrap up here, my dear friends. Genuinely, here are my stats in terms of, like, what I can do. My fabrication's 7. So yeah, if you guys know of anything dope that I could make or anything that I should be aiming to grind up to, let me know, because I'm getting a little bit into the like unknowns here. And yeah, as I say, when you pull it up and you have a gazillion different options on what to make, it gets a little bit overwhelming. I like the sound of this bill. I'm not sure if I said this. Fabrication 7. That's the main incentive for me making that, is it's going to take ages, so I'm going to get loads of fabrication experience. It'll make us ding 8, I'm pretty sure. So it gets us up a level, and it sounds genuinely useful. But hell yeah, with that, we hit escape, and we leave our brave little man in his sweaty little apartment. I hope I'll see you again very soon, my friends. Bye!